Hi students, I'm Sonia from Vidya Guru, starting a new session on current affairs. This is going to be the second part for the month of January. The session which I'm going to start, it is going to be delivered in complete English. That means this English medium session we are recording this session primarily for our students from South India, primarily for our students from Northeast India, those students who are not very comfortable with Hindi. We record such sort of special English medium sessions for them. Although, if you are able to understand, you can watch this session in English medium only. If you like the session, I've brought many points for you, so I expect a like from you. Do press the like button. Share the video with your friends, those who are preparing for any competitive exam. And do subscribe to Vidya Guru's YouTube channel. If you have not till now, do press the bell icon which is just beside the subscribe button. If you press it, that's how you'll receive notifications of all the exam relevant videos. As I told you, this session is in English medium. If you are not willing to watch the English one, you can watch the Hindi session. That is also there in the playlist. Let's start from the first question. And I really believe from the first page you can realize what we are going to deliver. It is going to be only and only important stuff. Topic wise current affairs, you can see on your board the category, the topic which we are starting with, it is going to be people in news. So people in news, let's start with the first question. Brazil's new president. I hope you can understand. The question of such sort is surely going to be there in the exam. That is the reason it has got first position in my video. 39th numbers president Lula da Silva. That is how you know this fellow. So Lula da Silva, if you read the complete name, Luis Inacio Lula da Silva, from Workers' Party, and the important part here is that he is going to be the 39th president of Brazil. The next question is Chetan Sharma. As you can see, the title is People in News. BCCI Selection Committee Chairman Chetan Sharma. BCCI Selection Committee Chairman Chetan Sharma. When we move to the third question, you yourself can judge. We listen to everything about Siachen. We feel proud about it. We actually hear a lot about Siachen. This time a lady, that means I'm actually trying to tell you that she's going to be the first woman officer to be operationally deployed in Siachen, and her name is Shiva Chauhan. I hope you can understand that this is something which is very important for you. And that is how you are going to learn this question that way. When we move to the next question, Michael Debabrata Panda reappointed RBI Deputy Governor. I'll repeat whatever I've taught you till now. People in news, I was just saying that Luis Inacio Lula da Silva from Workers' Party has become 39th president of Brazil, and he's from Workers' Party. Chetan Sharma, BCCI Selection Committee Chairman, first woman officer to be operationally deployed in Siachen, Shiva Chauhan. Michael Debabrata Panda, he has been reappointed as the governor, deputy governor of RBI. Let's proceed. Okay, now the topic is India in focus. Let's see what is there to be discussed about India here. Now you know that we celebrate our Republic Day on 26th of January. We all are aware of, the same. But the number, at times we forget the number. That is why I've actually written this number in the bracket. So the number is significant. At times we forget that. That's the reason this number is also asked. 74th numbers, Republic Day. And we have to discuss here. See, we all remain inquisitive, pretty curious about, the person who's going to be the chief guest. So that is what we want to know. Even without the exam, we wish to know such a thing, that Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, he is the president of Egypt, and he was the chief guest on Republic Day 2023. When I move to the next question, it is 12th World Hindi Conference will take place in Fiji in the month of February. That is what I'm trying to say here. I'll repeat. We are referring to World Hindi Conference, which will take place in the month of February. And I was saying that the place is going to be Fiji and the number is going to be 12th. When I move to the next question, it is India to lead for 4 years. That is significant. That is why it is written in the bracket, because at times we believe that it is going to be the president for long. So we have mentioned the years. India to lead for 4 years. What is India going to lead? Let's focus on that particular thing. You have not heard a lot about it. It is Asian Pacific Postal Union. It is headquartered in Bangkok, Thailand. It is also something of some, importance. That is there. Bangkok, Thailand is the place where this organization is headquartered. Asian Pacific Postal Union I'm referring to, and India is going to lead it for 4 years. That is the reason Asian Pacific Postal Union's Secretary General is Vinay Prakash Singh. So you have to relate these two, and this is not Appu as you are thinking. Secretary General of Asian Pacific Postal Union, Vinay Prakash Singh. Let's move to the third question. Third biggest auto market. Pretty evident sort of in front of us. Number one, China. Second is US. And the third one is India. You can see that third biggest auto market is of India's. When you move to the next question, pretty sad also. As per Oxfam report, you've heard something about it, I know that. But here, something has to be kept in your mind from the perspective of your exam. So keep that much what I've written. Top 1% have 40% wealth. Bottom 50% have only 3% wealth. Sad part, you can see that. You can see the contrast. I'll repeat that. As per Oxfam International Report, India's top 1% holds 40% of the country's wealth, and bottom 50% has 3% of the wealth, of the entire wealth. So you can see what is there. I'll repeat. I have said Republic Day Parade, Abdul Fattah al-Sisi, President of Egypt, chief guest. The next question was World Hindi Conference in Fiji in February, 12th numbers conference. 4 years, India is going to lead Asian Pacific Postal Union, and Bangkok, Thailand is the place where it is headquartered. Secretary General, for that reason, as India is going to head it for 4 years, the person who's going to be the Secretary General of this Asian Pacific Postal Union, Vinay Prakash Singh. Now, third biggest auto market India, first of China and second of US. The last one was Oxfam International Report. That was 1% have 40% wealth. Bottom 50% has 3% wealth. So such words, top and bottom, you have to see the contrast, you have to see the percentage. Let's move to the next question. Now the category is of state news, right? When we proceed with this question, you have to see what is written here. We are actually talking about 26th numbers National Youth Festival. 26th numbers National Youth Festival, which was celebrated from 12th to 16th January. The places were Hubli and Dharwad. These places are in Karnataka. That is why it is written in brackets here, because if somebody asks you where is Hubli situated, you'll not be able to answer that, and you'll consider it a question that why have they started asking such sort of geography related questions. Because such a thing happened recently, you won't even realize that they're asking questions from current affairs and not from geography. Learn that carefully. Hubli and Dharwad are in Karnataka. State news, that is why I'm referring to states here. There's another question based on this particular thing. As it is about youth, because National Youth Festival was being celebrated, so some theme had to suit that. And the theme is Viksit Yuva, Viksit Bharat. Yuva means youth. So Vikas, 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 Viksit Yuva and Viksit Bharat. That is what they have kept the theme for this. The next one is first state to pass Lokayukt Bill. Lokpal, you have heard. I am actually referring to that same sort of thing. Lokayukt Bill. See, if such sort of bills are passed, if any corruption is there in state government employees, please understand that they come under the category under this bill. That means if scrutiny, if some sort of check takes place, so they are checked, they fall under this, under the purview of this bill. Now what is important out here? Important is that CM can also be checked. Why? Because CM also falls under the purview of Lokayukt bill. That is what I'm saying. The next thing is, the question was first state to pass. That means there has to be the answer in state. The name is Maharashtra. I'll repeat that. First state to pass Lokayukt bill is Maharashtra. That was the simple answer of our question. And I said that CM is also going to fall under its purview. The next question is UN Habitats World Habitat Award 2023. UN Habitats, United Nations Habitats World Habitat Award was given to Odisha's Jaga mission. Jaga mission. Our question was, Jaga mission is from which state? So we had to answer it, and we have answered it, Odisha. Now I said, I'll repeat that. United Nations Habitats World Habitat Award 2023 was given to Jaga mission of Odisha. India's first online gaming center of excellence. So online gaming center of excellence to come up in Shillong, Meghalaya. To come up in Shillong, Meghalaya. You have to learn this question. See, everything is important. Don't consider them that such sort of information is actually going to be there in state exams only. These things are actually of some national repute. So you have to learn them all. Caste-based census where we count the number of people who are living in the country or in the state. And as it is the caste-based census which is taking place in a state, so we have to learn it that way. Caste-based calculation, as in the number of people, the population is being calculated. I am saying that caste-based census count begins in Bihar. So they'll ask you the state where it has got started. Caste-based census count begins in Bihar. So learn that carefully. I'll repeat that. I've started with Youth Festival of 26th number, which took place from 12th to 16th January. And I've said that it took place in Hubli and Dharwad. Viksit Yuva and Viksit Bharat was the theme. First state to pass Lokayukt bill, Maharashtra, I told you. Jaga mission Odisha, Jaga mission of Odisha got World Habitat Award. India's first online gaming center of excellence opened in Shillong, Meghalaya. Bihar is the state where caste-based census is going to be conducted. Let's move to the next question. Okay, all of you have heard about this Natu. That means we are going to start some award and prizes category. Let's start with awards and prizes. But is it sufficient to know that Natu has received some award? No, you have to learn something else which is associated with it from the point of view of your exam. Golden Globe Award 2023 for Best Original Song was given to Natu and it is from RRR movie. The thing you have to learn is the name of the composer, and he is M.M. Keeravani. Learn that. Although you are aware that RRR's director was S.S. Rajamouli, Bahubali, that fellow, who was the maker of Bahubali. So you can associate with Rajamouli now. So director is Rajamouli, M.M. Keeravani is the composer of this Natu song. So the next question is Miss Universe. You can see the pageants here, the pageant winners here. Miss Universe 2022. The number was 71st. And in the 71st one, which took place in New Orleans, Louisiana, USA. New Orleans, Louisiana, USA. So the venue is this. And one by one, we'll be learning who became the Miss Universe and apart from that, the runner-ups. Because the name of the winner is R. Bonnie Gabriel. She is from USA. You can see that. Second runner-up, Amanda Dudamel from Venezuela. The third one was Adriana Martinez from Dominican Republic. So the names of these three winner and two runner-ups, they have to be learned carefully. R. Bonnie Gabriel, Amanda or Adriana. You have to learn the names of these three. I'll repeat. Golden Globe Award, Natu Natu, composer M.M. Kiramani. That was the name you had to learn. Miss Universe competition of 71st number. The results got declared. New Orleans was the place in Louisiana in USA where it took place. The winner was R. Bonnie Gabriel. She's from USA only. So the winner is R. Bonnie Gabriel, USA, and the next one is Amanda Dudamel, Venezuela, Adriana Martinez from Dominican Republic. So these are the two runner-ups, and the place I told you, the venue was New Orleans. Let's proceed with the next question. Okay, the next question is international news. International news, let's see what is going to come. World Economic Forum annual meet. World Economic Forum annual meet 2023. The theme for it was Cooperation in a Fragmented World. World Economic Forum annual meet 2023. Theme is Cooperation in a Fragmented World. The place is Davos, Switzerland. We all know about World Economic Forum. We have seen a lot, or we have heard a lot about World Economic Forum. So World Economic Forum, Davos, Switzerland is the place, and the theme for it where this annual meet took place, I'm referring to that place, and Cooperation in a Fragmented World was the theme for it. 20th Eurozone member to adopt Euro currency, join Europe's visa-free Schengen area, Croatia. Now, you have to be a little aware of the currency of Croatia. What was it earlier? It was kuna. That is what I've mentioned here. So, kuna was the currency of Croatia earlier. Now, Croatia has become the 20th Eurozone member, which has adopted the Euro currency for itself. And apart from that, you have to learn the next thing. The second thing is that it has joined Europe's visa-free Schengen area. Schengen area where Europe's countries are there. They travel, people can travel freely. Visa-free travel is actually available, to all of them. Mutual borders are there, so things are pretty comfortable that way. That is how I'm going to explain it here, that 20th Eurozone member to adopt Euro currency, it has become Croatia. Let's move to the next question. Jacinda Ardern has resigned. We know she was the Prime Minister of New Zealand. Now there's a new Prime Minister came up. So the new Prime Minister of New Zealand is 41st numbers. 41st numbers. New Zealand's new Prime Minister is Chris Hipkins. Chris Hipkins is from Labour Party. You know that even such questions are asked. So learn the name carefully. Chris Hipkins in place of Jacinda Ardern. He has become the new Prime Minister of New Zealand. European Union Council President. European Union Council President. Sweden. But there is a period from which month to which month it will remain the president. So European Union Council's president, January to June 2023 will be Sweden. So I'll repeat, Cooperation in a Fragmented World, Davos, Switzerland, where World Economic Forum's annual meet took place. You know that such questions are asked. Eurozone member of 20th number, Croatia adopted the currency, Euro. Jacinda Ardern resigned from the post of New Zealand's Prime Minister, and Chris Hipkins has become, the Prime Minister of New Zealand after her resign. So he is 41st numbers Prime Minister and he's from Labour Party. EU Council's President from January to June 23 will be Sweden. If you wish to study from us, guys, you can join us. The numbers are given below. You can dial these numbers. We'll try our level best as teachers to help you, to provide you the important content which is required to pass any competitive exam. So you can dial these numbers to join our video course, to join our online course. You can actually join our live classes. You can join our offline coaching as well. Banking and finance. You have to take some sort of break if you are not preparing for banking exams, because this page is going to be specifically for those students who are writing bank exams. For bank exams, they have to be focused on this page as well. Let's see what is there. Indian Bank. Let's see what is happening here. We are saying that special rupee Vostro accounts, of 3 Sri Lankan banks. For 3 Sri Lankan banks, special rupee Vostro accounts will be opened in Indian bank. That is what we are saying. I'll repeat that. So rupee Vostro accounts, special rupee Vostro accounts will be opened for 3 Sri Lankan banks in our Indian bank. IND Shakti, 555 days. So it is not some sort of exercise, some naval or army exercise which is taking place. It is just the name of the FD in Shakti. So 555 days, I've told you the number of days for that FD should be maintained with the bank, and Indian bank is coming up with such sort of thing in which they are providing 7% interest and 7.15 interest to senior citizens. So this is the name of the FD. Indian bank is coming up with such sort of FD. This is the name in Shakti, 555 days. Loan against deposit and dollar bonds for NRIs. We don't have dollars. NRIs do have. So that is why loan against deposit and dollar. Loan against property, loan against something, loan against FD. So here we are talking about loan against dollar, loan against deposit for NRIs. ICICI Bank is providing it. So dollar bonds and deposit. Annapurna Finance Private Limited, you can see Annapurna Finance Private Limited files for Universal Bank License. Annapurna Finance Private Limited files for Universal Bank License. When I move to the next question, IDBI Mutual Funds, IDBI MF, business to be transferred to LIC Mutual Fund. So IDBI Mutual Fund will be transferred to LIC Mutual Fund. So I am actually going to repeat it very quickly. 3 Sri Lankan banks will have special rupee Vostro accounts in our Indian bank. Indian bank's FD in Shakti for 555 days. ICICI is providing, loan against deposit and dollar bonds. Annapurna Finance Private Limited wants to be the universal bank. It is actually, applying for the license. IDBI Mutual Fund is the business is transferred to LIC Mutual Funds. RBI migrates payment fraud reporting module to Daksh. See, if such sort of payment frauds do take place, and if such sort of things do happen, they have planned to migrate such sort of problems to Daksh. You must be thinking, who's Daksh or what is Daksh? So I'm going to tell you that Daksh is basically an advanced supervisory management system. RBI's advanced supervisory management system is Daksh. So Daksh system is going to handle such sort of financial frauds. SBI Mutual Fund to buy 9.9% stake in Equitas Small Finance Bank. SBI Mutual Fund is going to buy 9.9% stake. See, such sort of percentage in terms of money, it is very, very high. So SBI Mutual Fund is taking such sort of huge step. Equitas Small Finance Bank buying 9.9% stake in it. As per RBI, after 15 years of business, max share capital promoters can hold in a bank is 26%. Please understand that. Promoters do hold less share, promoters do hold more share, but I am saying they have capped it. So they are saying that they can have maximum 26% share if 15 years of business have already been finished. As per RBI, maximum share capital promoters can have maximum 26%. RBI's first issue of sovereign green bonds. RBI's first issue of sovereign green bonds worth rupees 16,000, term 5 years and 10 years have come out. Credit card by Punjab and Sindh Bank and SBI. Co-branding is taking place again. So SBI and Punjab and Sindh Bank. SBI and Punjab and Sindh Bank. Co-branded credit card. So I'll repeat what I've taught you. Daksh will handle fraud reporting, fraud related module. Fraud related problems. SBI MF has actually, purchased Equitas Small Finance Bank's 9.9% stake. 15 years if that has already been happened, as in 15 years of business has already happened. Maximum share capital promoters can hold in a bank is 26%. Co-branding, SBI card and Punjab and Sindh Bank. Referring to a credit card, let's move to the next question. So from here, everybody can join sports news. So this is going to be the topic, sports news. This is the category. Let's see what is coming up. Mascots for Khelo India Youth Games. You must be curious to know the number of Khelo India Youth Games. It is going to be the 5th Khelo India Youth Games. First, you have to learn that. Now, the second thing you have to learn is where did it take place? This is going to be the question in your mind. The place is MP. The third thing which will actually, come, in your mind, it is going to be what were the mascots kept for Khelo India Youth Games. It was Mowgli and Asha is a cheetah. I'll repeat that. Mascots for Khelo India Youth Game, 5th numbers for 2022 only, and took place in MP, and the mascot was Mowgli and Asha. Asha is a cheetah, and the anthem was sung by Shan, and the words of the anthem were Hindustan ka dil dhadka do. Fastest Indian to score 1000 one-day international runs, 19 innings, Shubman Gill. So he's becoming famous, Shubman Gill, for many reasons. So I'll actually be teaching you that second reason here. Fastest Indian to score 1000 ODI runs, Shubman Gill. 5th Indian to actually score double century, that is what we are saying in ODI. But the thing that you have to learn is that he is youngest ever, 5th Indian, youngest ever to score one-day international double century, Shubman Gill again. Hockey World Cup, which has already, taken place in Bhubaneswar, Odisha. So Hockey World Cup, 15th numbers Hockey World Cup was taking place in India. The number is important. The mascot was Ollie. Ollie is Olive Ridley Turtle. Olive Ridley Turtle. That is Ollie. If somebody asks you what is this mascot all about, what have they drawn, what are they showing? So this Ollie is Olive Ridley Turtle. Hockey World Cup, 15th mascot. So you had to learn that. Let's proceed with the next question. Now the appointments are there on your screen. When we start with the appointments, Deputy National Security Advisor Pankaj Kumar Singh. Deputy National Security Advisor Pankaj Kumar Singh. Atomic Energy, you understand that such questions. Even I'm actually on 6th or 7th page, you cannot skip even one question. You know, whatever I'm showing it to you, it is important. So Deputy National Security Advisor Pankaj Kumar Singh, Atomic Energy. Regulatory Board Chairman Dinesh Kumar Shukla. National Highways Authority of India Chairman Santosh Kumar Yadav. Please look at their faces. Try to keep their faces in your mind so that if you see them somewhere else, you'll be able to relate with their names. CEO of FSI Ganji Kamla V. Rao. The next question is Central Vigilance Commissioner, CVC, but it is acting CVC, Praveen Kumar Srivastava. See, such questions cannot be missed. Please believe me, cannot be missed. Appointments, Deputy National Security Advisor, Pankaj Kumar Singh, Dinesh Kumar Shukla, Atomic Energy Regulatory Board Chairman, National Highway Authority of India, NHAI Chairman, Santosh Kumar Yadav, Ganji Kamla V. Rao, FSI's CEO, CVC acting Praveen Kumar Srivastava. Let's move ahead. Now government schemes, they don't seem to be very interesting to you, I know that, but I'll actually repeat so that you can keep them in your mind, and these questions are really asked a lot many times. So I'll be repeating them. Even if you're getting bored, please learn them. Broadcasting Infra and Network Development. BIND. If they ask you the full form of BIND, you must know that. BIND. Broadcasting Infra and Network Development Scheme for Prasar Bharati Air and DD. They are telling you the outlay for it. although they have actually extended it till 25-26, up to 25-26 they have mentioned it. What they are going to spend on it? It is going to be 2,539 rupees. No, it is not 2,500 rupees. It is 2,539 crore rupees which they'll be spending on such a thing. Bind is a scheme for Prasar Bharati Air and DD on which they'll be spending 2,539 crores. Outlay, expenditure 2025-26. Broadcasting infra and network development. City finance rankings. City beauty competition launched by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. City finance rankings and city beauty competition was launched by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. New India literacy program to cover 5 crore people, 5 crore learners to be the part of it in 5 years. 2022 to 23, 26, 27, that's the period of 5 years at rupees 1037 crores. See, New India literacy program is going to be there. They are saying they will be covering 5 crore learners in it and in the period of 5 years. They have mentioned that period here and the expenditure on it is written on the board. New integrated food security scheme from 1st January 2023, PM Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana. New integrated food security scheme. As it is food security, that is the reason PM Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana. Ann wheat food. So 1st January 2023, they are actually coming up with, or they have actually come up with new integrated food security scheme. So it is starting from there. Now important days and dates are there. They are very significant. DRDO's 65th Foundation Day observed on 1st January. I'll repeat that. DRDO's Defense Research Development Organization. So DRDO's 65th Foundation Day is observed on 1st January. World Braille Day is observed on 4th January, on the day when Louis Braille was born, as in he took birth on 4th of January. It is his birth anniversary. On this particular date, we celebrate this day as World Braille Day. Braille script for blinds, we all know that, and that was the fellow Louis Braille. He invented Braille script. So World Braille Day, 4th January, International Year of Millets 2023. Number 1 producer is India, and that is how you have to learn this question more carefully. Number 1 producer is India of millets. So International Year of Millets 2023. World Hindi Day is observed on 10th January. First was celebrated in 2006, and you need not be confused with Hindi Divas. Hindi Divas is celebrated on 14th September. We are referring to World Hindi Day, which is celebrated on 10th of January. National Youth Day, 12th January. National Youth Day is celebrated. It is basically the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekanand, and on his birth anniversary, 12th January, on his birth anniversary, National Youth Day is celebrated. Road Safety Week celebrated from 11th to 17th January. The next topic is going to be defense news. So defense news, let's start with the first question. Here the category in which we are going to talk about, we are going to start talking about Varun. Varun is basically a naval exercise. It is going to be the 21st numbers naval exercise. The name of the exercise, the number of the exercise, the nations between this exercise took place, and the venue of this exercise. So these are the things which are asked. Western seaboard France is the place where Varun took place. The number was 21st between India and France. The place was France. That's the reason. That's how you can learn. India has to be there. That is why the name, such sort of name, Varun. So India and France, and the place was seaboard, Western seaboard France. Indian ships which actually did the delegation. See, ships have to take part. If naval exercise is taking place, ships on our part will be taking place in such exercises. So the one was INS Chennai and the other one was INS Teg. So these two ships took part in Varun from our side. Defence Acquisition Council approves acceptance of necessity for 3 proposals worth rupees 4,276. So 4,276 crores deal where they are saying that will be acquiring. See, you can understand, if Defence Acquisition Council is approving something that they wish to acquire something, what are they wish to acquire, what are they going to buy? So they are going to buy Helena anti-tank guided missile. They are going to buy very short range air defense system, very short range air defense system, missile, BrahMos launcher and fire control system. Prithvi 2, what is the range? From 250 to 350 kilometers. It is basically a surface to surface missile tested from Chandipur off Odisha coast. I'll repeat quickly. Varun, 21st numbers. Between India and France, western seaboard, France was the place. The next one is Indian ships, INS Chennai and INS Teg. Defence Acquisition Council approves acceptance of necessity for 3 proposals worth rupees 4,276 crores. Helena anti-tank guided missile, very short range air defense system missile, BrahMos launcher and fire control systems, they have to be proposed, and these are the 3 proposals they have to acquire. Acceptance of necessity for 3 proposals worth rupees this. Prithvi 2, the range is 250 to 350 kilometers, surface to surface missile, test fired from Chandipur off Odisha coast. So here we are going to wrap up. If you've understood everything, you can press the like button. If you have not, you can watch the Hindi video. Thank you so much for watching.